Hello, hello. It's good to have you once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on your location right away. It's actually good afternoon in Nigeria right away. So I'm happy to have you watching this video. Really please. Um, Before I continue, I would like to set up my name is Nzik Ukam, and you're warmly welcome to my channel for watching and to watch the more videos from here. All right. Before I get into the main discussion, I want to use this opportunity to tell you kindly click subscribe button here in the channel so that you can always get updates of my new videos, and when I live like this, you be able to get notification, and then um, go live as well. Join me in the discussion. So what I'll encourage you to do is click subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notification button so that you can actually yes, be notified whenever a new video, also when I'm going live. So that's it. Thank you very much. Now it's time for us to get to the business of the day. Um, what what really is TBC? Because today I would like to discuss um, how to cash out your TBC. How to cash out your TBC. I want to discuss 5 different ways you can cash out your TBC. 5 different ways. Okay, cash out your TBC. So, um, with that, I want to begin the first serious way that will help you to cash out your TBC is number one is for you to know and understand what TBC is. I discovered that a lot of persons, just got a wallet, a TBC wallet, maybe from friends, family members, acquaintances. So by the time they look inside the wallet and see the value of the coins they have or kringles they have, and they're like, "Wow, this is massive." How can I get this money out? How can I get it out? I want to get it out in cash. So when it happens like that, they they seems to be in a hurry. They seem to be in confusion. They create panic in the system. They try to get anything out. You hear some persons trying to tell, "Oh, I want to sell my wallet. I need somebody that can buy my wallet and give me whatever amount." They resort to trying to look at ways to discount their TBC. Okay, no, the reason is because they do not what TBC is. No, in my daily encounter with some persons, I've come across this. We had a man that was, since he got the wallet, he didn't want just understand. The person that gave him the wallet didn't take time to explain to him the value of TBC and why he should hold on to his wallet. So he was just looking for someone to sell out the wallet until a friend of mine, a TBCian who happened to have been working together with me, I met with him and was like, what's the problem? And the man, expresses himself, we want to sell his wallet, TBC wallet, completely and get some money out of it. So by the time, he got the education needed, by the time he was, My friend took time to explain to him what he has in his wallet and why he should hold on to it, why he should never make the mistake of selling off the those TBCs he had, or just dashing out his wallet just out of desperation. So by the time it was fully explained to what TBC is, he regretted ever making the attempt to sell this TBC. He regretted that seriously. And since that henceforth, he guides his wallet seriously. he protects his wallet seriously right now these days. So he has come to understand what TBC is. So if I ask you what is TBC, no, it is a short form of the billion coin. The billion coin. So that is TBC. T for the, B for billion, the C for coin, the billion coin. That is TBC. Now, it is not all. That is not all there is. You just know what is TBC. That is not all there is. That is the billion coin. Want to understand that TBC is one of the cryptocurrencies we have in the world, and right now is the first ever uh, user-based coin, or you can say community-based coin. It's the first ever cryptocurrency that is produced for the purpose of being used as real money. Okay, the first ever cryptocurrency that we have in the world right now that is meant to be used as real money. Or let me put it correctly, that is real money. Okay, so what that means is that the TBC you have is money. Okay, it is different from many other cryptocurrencies you have around us. See, this is what separates it. Many other cryptocurrencies, they are in the coin cap market, coin market cap rather, and they are listed like, in a stock exchange where you have shares, company shares listed in the stock exchange. So that is what happens to many public owned those cryptocurrencies that you see in the coin market. So they are serving the purpose of what is called digital assets, a digital asset. They serve that purpose exclusively, okay, as a digital asset. So because they are serving just that purpose, many of them would never be exchanged for anything, in any shop or any store, okay. Many a thousand or one of them would never, experience what it means money in the exchange of as in money, meaning saving as the medium of exchange. That's what I have in mind. So the money is that feature of money that is a medium of exchange. That is what one of the features of money. Money should be able to serve as a medium of exchange. So many cryptocurrencies that you see in the cap market cannot serve that purpose. A whole lot of them. In fact, almost all of them. People don't use them to shop. People don't use them to buy stuff, Just a very few of them, like Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, and some in some locations, some part of the world that they are used. So the rest are just, like that. So that is not the purpose of money. Money is not only to serve as a digital asset, not to be served as a digital asset. Okay. So money is not money if it is cannot be exchanged for goods and services. And that's exactly what TBC stands for. So TBC is a user-based coin, a cryptocurrency that is to be used in exchange for goods and services. So understanding this fact will help you to know that what you have in your wallet is money. Okay? What you have in your wallet is money. So you need to have this knowledge. You need to understand this very well. So when you understand this, it's going to help you to think deeply whenever you feel like disposing your wallet, or whenever you feel like, screaming, disturbing the community that, oh, I want the cash out, I want to make money out of this. So it would be able to help you to think seriously about the money you have, because I don't think you'll be able to, if you have maybe $10,000 in your wallet, sorry, in your bank account. I don't think if you have $10,000 in your bank, you simply call somebody and say, can somebody get this $10,000 and give me £500? See, can somebody get this $10,000 and give me £500? Or can somebody get this 1 million naira from my account and give me $500? See, that is just what it means. Okay, so would any reasonable person do that? No, you don't do that, because you know you are just throwing your money away. You're just dashing out your money. So that's exactly what we're talking about. In TBC, by the time somebody wants to discount, trying to be in a hurry to cash out, accepting it in exchange for the billion he has in his wallet, he's trying to, in fact, he's cheating himself because he does not know the value of what he has. Okay, so that is the point where I'm trying to stress here. So one of the main reasons for that will help you to be able to enjoy cash flow in your TBC business, to cash out your TBC, is understanding the value of what you have. Okay, if you don't know the value of what you have, you can never protect it, you can never cherish it, you cannot get out of it. So first thing first that can help you to understand what you do is understand the value of what you have. So don't be in a hurry to dispose it. Don't be in a hurry to buy things with it. Remember, it's still growing. Okay, still growing. So know that you have money and the money is still appreciating. Okay, TBC is money and it is to be used in exchange for goods and services. All right, that is it. Okay, now another thing that is going to help you to have a good cash flow, in your TBC business or cash out your TBC, is understanding my next point number 2. That is second step to cash out your money, which is you must understand the mission of TBC. Understand the mission of TBC. You may ask, what is the mission of TBC? In fact, a lot of persons don't know this mission. And because they do not understand the mission of TBC, they make a lot of mistakes in TBC community. They make a lot of things, and they say a lot of things, and they also make a lot of mistakes as well. So that is why I want to take this opportunity to help people to understand the mission of TBC. Now, what is the mission of TBC? It's very simple. TBC Admin has been making this known to people over time. Okay, and what is that? The mission of TBC is to be able to eradicate poverty. Okay, that is the main mission of TBC, to help people get out of poverty. Okay, get out of poverty. That's the main mission of TBC. Now, when you have a mission, there should be able to be a strategy, a system that should, a vehicle that should take you to that vision. Okay, should be something that takes you, be able to help you to achieve what you have in your pipeline. If TBC is to help people to get out of poverty, so what system, what strategy will they use to achieve this? Okay, it's pretty simple. TBC admin had put all these things into proper perspective, and he has gone ahead to educate us, each and every one of us who is in the community, about all these strategies. And it's quite simple. What is that? That for us to be able to get out of poverty is for us to grow a community of people, okay, who accept TBC as their major currency. Accept TBC as their currency. A community of people that are willing to buy and also sell with TBC. So, and this community We are looking at individuals that make up of the 1 billion in number. 1 billion persons. Okay. So if we are looking at a community of persons that be up to 1 billion, you understand that that mission or that vision of TBC of being able to help people to get out of poverty can be achieved. See, it will be achieved. What am I saying? If you have, for example, let me take Nigeria for example. We're a country of about 100 million, 190 million people approximately. 190 million people. So in a community of 190 million people like Nigeria, we use Naira. Okay, Naira is our currency. Now, in this community, we have car dealers who sell their cars in Naira. We have people doing all businesses take place, in Naira. Okay, everything that happens, people transact business and they pay in Naira. That is because as a community, Nigeria, we already have said that money, and our money is Naira. Hence, every business take place within our community, within this country called Nigeria, with the currency called Naira. So similarly, if we who are just 190 million could be able to achieve this, okay? Now imagine a community that is up to 1 billion. We are looking at a community that is about the size of India or more. So, and they accept TBC as their currency. Now, what do you think is going to happen? It means that every business they have would also happen within what? Within the currency called TBC. Okay. It means that you'll be able to buy a car with TBC. You'll be able to build a house with TBC. Be able to pay people salary with TBC. People would accept salaries on TBC. You understand? Transactions will take place on TBC because you have a community of 1 billion persons who are come together and say, look, we accept TBC. Now, another good thing about this community is that they are not in one geographical area. You have this community scattered around the world, okay, which makes it easy for you to order things across the globe and enjoy the international flavor. Let me use that word, flavor. You enjoy the international, flavor. Yes, that's the right. Let me use that as my word here. Yes, in ordering things from different parts of the world, getting things to wherever your locality is. So it makes it easy. So because you already are able to achieve a community of 1 billion persons. Now with that, imagine this 1 billion persons, okay? Each of them have at least one TBC. Even if it's half as 0.5 TBC, they're already millionaires. Okay, they will be able to get out of poverty. Imagine the value of the coin, each of the coin reaching its full potential. Approximately, it's like having one TBC would amount to about I think 2 billion euro, 2 billion euro. So imagine that someone just have maybe half 0.5 TBC. That means that the individual is already worth 1 billion euro. You can imagine what he can do with that. Think of how his life can be changed or touched positively with that. So it tells you that this is possible. Already we are enjoying a 3 million community, and a lot of things is happening. Over here in Nigeria, I think last year precisely, there were a lot of trade fairs that was everywhere, litters everywhere. People enjoy these transactions. They buy a lot of things and sell a lot of things with TBC. And even this year, depending on your power of negotiation, you can also buy things. I have bought some stuff, paying 100% TBC. Others are doing that too. Now, imagine that the whole community is able to achieve this. Maybe we get to 10 million, we get to 100 million, and then 1 billion. See, this thing will flow very easily. The potential of the potential of the TBC you have in your wallet will fully be actualized. Okay, So that is the mission. So if you want to really cash out TBC from your wallet easily like you want, you should be able to understand this fact. You should be able to understand this information, this mission of TBC, this vision of TBC. So if you understand this, it will guide you in as you are doing your business. Honestly, it's going to guide you, and it will help you to be able to have a lot of success in TBC business or in TBC community as well. Now, the third thing that will help you to be able to cash out your TBC is your conviction. Your conviction. You know, there is something a lot of persons don't understand. You cannot go out there and talk to people about the cryptocurrency called the billion coin TBC when you yourself you are not convinced of the workability of TBC. You're not convinced that this is a reality. You know, people don't understand. It would have a psychological effect on you because you're not convinced, and then you would not be able to speak passionately about it. You know, the person you are talking about, you are talking to, would also notice in you that this thing you are talking about is not real. This thing you are talking about, no, maybe it's not real. If it is real, no, look at the way you are talking about this thing. No, it will not work. See, all these things you are saying, this is what was going to happen. TBC will amount to this, it will end up this is what's going to be achieved. But the person looking at you, looking at you, you don't believe in it. You're not convinced it's going to work that way. So if you are not convinced, how would the person you are talking to be convinced? You see, that is why conviction is necessary. When you are convinced of what you are talking about, you know, it will reflect in your passion you have for it. See, you speak about it passionately. Okay, you talk about it passionately, and then because you are passionate about it, the individual will be, moved to take action. See, this thing is contagious. Honestly, when you are passionate about things, just take for example, if you are so happy that you begin to laugh out loud, laugh very well. The next person that stand by you, stand with you, even if the person did not know the reason why you are laughing, for the fact that you are laughing, and the laughter after it comes out of your heart, out of your mind, you know what's going to happen? The person will start laughing, will start smiling too, because I believe that that thing that is making you laugh that way and making you give you that kind of joy must be something very important, must be something very funny or something that gladden your heart. So he himself would will be infected by that smile, by that laugh, laughter that you just busted out. So that is just what I'm trying to tell you. The way you express yourself can affect the other person positively or negatively. So that is why conviction is important. So if you express yourself in a manner that your audience, your person is not convinced, okay, about what you say about TBC, there's no way they will follow you. Join spoken to a person, he was not interested. I spoke to my uncle. My uncle was not interested in TBC. I spoken with my dad, he's not interested. I spoken with my mom, he's not interested. I think nobody is interested in TBC. That's why I could not have any referral. That's why I could not anyone. That's why this or that could not happen. You need to start first of all, to analyze what you say and how you say those things. It has its way of telling the other person that, look, this man is not serious, or look, this woman is not serious, or this lady or this young man is not serious. Yes, the person will see it from you. The person will see it and will understand that from your expressions, from your facial expression, from the way you animate yourself, everything. The way you pass the message will give you out that, look, what you are saying, you are not convinced. So if you are not convinced, is it the person that is coming you that will be convinced? Let's take for example, you are discussing with your friend about TBC. This TBC will do this, it will do that, it will be able to just being. Your friend just asks you, so how come you've not been able to see you make money out of this? What is that is my problem, my brother. That is the problem. I've not made money out of it. I'm trying to see how to, this thing is, is giving me problem. See, you begin to complain in front of that your friend. You begin to complain about TBC in front of your father. You begin to complain about TBC in front of your relatives. You begin to complain about TBC in front of all these persons. So at the end, you expect them to collect your link and start signing up. At the end, you expect them to come up with some money and buy TBC from you or the kringles from you. It's not gonna happen. It's not possible because you've already told them that this thing is not true, that this thing is not real, that this thing brings suffering, that this thing you've already given out negative information, negative expressions about TBC. So that is why at the end you would not succeed. Okay. So if you want to be successful in cashing out your TBC, please take note of this. Learn a lot about TBC. Like I said, know what TBC is, understand the mission and the vision of TBC, okay, and then be convinced by them. So if you're not convinced, there's no way you can do business with TBC. That's just it. There's no two ways about it. Be convinced yourself, because if you're not convinced, there is no way you can convince any other person. Okay, get convinced. That is very important. Now, I want to emphasize now the fourth way, number 4 way or steps that can help you to cash out your TBC. Number 4 way that can help you to cash out your TBC or be successful in your TBC business. That is, invite others to join the community. Invite others to join the community. See, this is very important. This is very, very important. Look at this. If you take that invitation to others to join the community very serious, in fact, this is a key to unlocking your cash flow in TBC. That's where the secret is. A lot of persons don't understand. So just go out there, take it serious. Talk to persons about TBC. Explain to them why they should just own a wallet. Starting from there, why they should just own a wallet. Sometimes too much talking. Okay. If you look up the go to the TBC blog as blog.thebillioncoin.info, you see there's a blog post TBC admin as written there. It says it talks about three-way communication. Three-way communication. So if you look at that, it gives you tips on how you can succeed in inviting people. Sometimes you may not know exactly what to say and how to say these things. You may not be effective in inviting someone. But don't believe that you must be the one explaining these things to the individual, even when you don't know it. No. See? So that at the end of it all, may not end up discouraging the individual. So the best way is look up to someone that brought you into TBC community. Sometimes even if you meet the person and the person is not is not too good enough, maybe you join because the individual is your friend and he has been doing TBC, just follow him and join him and do it just for friendship's sake, and now you have come to know the value of it and you want to be serious with it. Of explaining to you, it's okay, don't have any issues. Just go online and you find some of the leaders. Okay, you can reach out to them. Okay, you can reach out to them. You can reach out to me. Send me a mail and explain to me what the situation, who you want to talk to. Okay, so we can actually have a three-way call. What that means is you put a call to me. You can use Skype or maybe WhatsApp video call. We can use Google Duo. We can also use Zoom. Okay, to have a three-way calls, and then we discuss with your friend, your uncle, whoever you feel which we should have a chat with. So you will be tied into the call. He will be there. I will be there. So I explain to him what he needs to know. So that way, at the end of it all, the individual will be happy and then maybe accept a wallet and they may be interested in investing in TBC. Off you go, you have something for yourself. So that's what I'm talking about. Don't try to do everything yourself at the beginning when you cannot do it effectively. Okay. So don't try to do it. It might be simple, to just give him a link of someone, maybe my link here, to reach out to me. Let me explain to him. There's nothing wrong about that. Someone else can do it. You know Randy. Randy can do the explanation. Invite him to join a send button meeting, ask questions, or send a mail to Randy. There are other persons favor. You have a lot of guys here that are actually ready to give you information. Or you can direct him to go to the blog and read more. So don't try to do everything. Don't try to be a superman, a superwoman, a superhero, trying to do everything at a spot and then nail everything. No. If you don't know what to say, just don't make the attempt. Just pass the information to the proper person that can convince him, okay, to join the community. All it needs is just good information about TBC. There are a lot of persons that are actually new, completely new to cryptocurrency. Some are, they are completely novice. So they don't know anything about cryptocurrency. So they would need from the foundation what cryptocurrency is. You explain to them the value, the advantages, or things. There are some persons like that. So if you meet such individual and you cannot explain all these things, don't just try to kill yourself, okay? Reach out, seek help. There's nothing wrong in seeking help, and then get this thing done. Let the person help you out at the end. Now, if you also know what to say, take note of this. If you also know what to say and how to invite people, don't try to talk too much, okay? Try to establish a common ground where the individual can start up with something you will be able to appreciate and explaining in simple clear terms. That's what I'm trying to say. Bring home the point so that he can be able to benefit from it. At the end of it all, let him get the link. Sometimes just getting the link and having the wallet at the initial time is just what is needed to get it started. By the time the individual has joined the community, I just realized that he just got a few crinkles that he's going to do. For example, he's going to redeem by November, and then whereas you have some, other people have, and he's like, what is going on? Look at how valuable this thing is. I don't even have any. What will it take for me to have? Okay. So from there you can build up. So, but if you want to start from beginning, you must do this, you must do that. These are the procedure you must fulfill. No, you may end up losing. Just get the person, get the wallet, pay the wallet fee, and then got the wallet first. From what is going to see from the wallet, that can help the individual, to make a more sound decision that is that's going to benefit you as well in the later on. So that's what you want to take note of. Now, lastly, the last thing I would, excuse me, I would like you to know and take note of if you want to be successful in your TBC business or to cash out your TBC is to accept a cash flow coaching. If you are not good at or you're not effective at what you do, there's nothing wrong for you. There's nothing wrong for you to accept help. I've said that before. There's nothing wrong to accept help. So just accept help, accept someone to coach you. Look for one of the leaders that can coach you up, give you the needed training. We have a lot of TBCians that don't even know how to initiate transaction. They don't even know think about a wallet. They don't even know think about TBC. They don't even know how to go about it, to make sales. They need training in this area. They need it. So knowing that our number one target right now is to grow the community, so they need to understand in details what they need to do and how to go about this. So you need to do the same. So if you are not too vast about TBC, go to the blog and read it. If you're not sure of yourself, you're not, please, rather than telling the public what you don't know, it's better to accept coaching. Okay, let somebody take you by the hand, coach you, so that at the end of it all, you will be more effective, more proactive and effective in your presentation, in your discussion, in your calls. You will be more proficient in what you do. Okay, is what you need. Now, this way, when you are through with the caching, it's gonna help you to to be effective in your cash flow system. It's gonna help you to maybe $100 a day or so, or whatever your target is gonna be. But at least it will sharpen you to the extent that you will be able to be effective in what you do. Okay. Now that reminds me of a story that I once read. Okay. We got these two men. One is Bill, and the other is John. Um, John has been in the company for a long time. It's a manual work company. They normally go and fell trees, cut trees down. So he has been with the company for a long time, but he does not have any pay rise. Didn't have any pay rise. So salary has been fixed, and that is what he has been paid throughout since he started. Now this guy came, Bill, newly. Bill came after some times. It didn't take more than maybe 3 months. Bill's cash, salary was increased. So John was not happy. Now approached the managers like, I've been here for a long time. I've worked here. I've been dedicated. I don't have complaint, this, that. So what happened? My salary has not been increased, but look at Bill. He just came in here barely 3 months. His salary has been increased. You know what the manager told him? So it's true. You've been here for many years. You work here for, no issues with you, no complaint, and yet your money was not raised. Do you know the reason? The reason is quite simple, because you keep cutting the same number of trees every single month. As you keep cutting the same number of trees, as in falling the same number of trees every single month. Nothing has changed. That's why you get the same salary. Now, Bill came, and as in a short time, he has been able to fell more trees that you can ever do. Understand? He has, fell more trees. There's a more quantity of trees, more than you have done. That is why he got a pay raise. And John was like, wow. So manager was like, go and ask Bill what he did so that he's able to do this in a jiffy. When John got to Bill, Bill simply explained to him what he did, his tactics, his method. And what was that? That each, intermediately, as he was felling the tree, he would stop by and do what? Sharpen his axe. Intermediately, he would stop by and sharpen his axe again, and then go back. So at every point in time, the axe is using to fall these trees are always very sharp. And at the end, he was able to fell the 4 more trees than John had ever done. Whereas if John just starts, the same axe he will use without even sharpening in between till the end of the day. So the lesson is quite simple. If we want to be successful, whatever we do, we need to sharpen our axe, so to say. We need to sharpen ourselves our knowledge. So that is why coaching is needed. That is why it is wise to accept a cash flow coaching. Don't say I have been in TBC since 2016. I know everything about TBC. And then if you have been there now, what has been your results? What result have you gotten? I have gotten TBC long before the person was born. I got it at the very minimal days. That. Those are stories. The question is, what is your result? What is your cash flow? Okay. How have you been able to help others in the community to be successful? Okay. If you have not been able to do this, man, there's a problem. Okay. Maybe we are just like John, who have been in a company for many years without adding value to the company, without adding value to himself as well. Why don't you go to a lesson from John? What he's doing to get more results? That is more important. A lot of guys are opening cash flow, coaching these days. I think it's wise to get one. Just educate yourself more. Get more education. Get more education about TBC and other cryptocurrency in comparison. You see a lot of advantages TBC is having, and you can use this to become more effective. Don't think you know it all. Don't ever think you know it all. Listen to other people's presentation. Learn from them. Be ready to make progress, to learn. Not invest in learning. There's no way you can be very effective in what you do. So that is the number four. I mean, five way, or number four, fifth way that I have said of the steps that can help you to have a good cash flow in your TBC business. So just take these five methods. I just listed out the five methods that can help you to have a good cash flow, how to cash out your TBC. Like I said, number one is know what is TBC. Number two is understand the mission and vision of TBC. Number three is be convinced of what you do. Strong conviction in TBC can help you succeed. Then number four is invite others to join the community. Take it very serious. Work it daily, daily. Might take 10 persons need to talk to 10 persons or reach out to 10 to 20 persons daily or more. Okay. And then number five finally is accept a cash flow coaching. These five things or methods, I believe, can help you to be successful in your TBC business. So please take note of this and then be serious with your business. Take these five methods seriously. You'll be surprised the success you are going to have. Thank you very much. If this information is very helpful to you and you have seen value to it, please do me a favor. Just click on the subscription button, subscribe, you know, and also take the bell there for notifications. And thank you very much for doing this. See you.